formulate what happened
he got
to him.
booped.
Myself and Drader saw what happened. If anyone else saw it, great. I have to call Alice real quick, so we're gonna go and get back to PD while I call Alice. But I'll get a statement in, and if you feel like that we have enough, we'll go from there.
All right.
Just make sure that plate is flagged.
Oh yeah, it is.
Hey, you guys caught the guy, right?
We can't disclose at this time. Technically, it's right now an ongoing investigation.
Dispatch. Echo 14 in route latest
Fuck!
47. Correction, base up.
Nope. Just let him. Yep. All right. Let's go and get out of here. Let's go back to the PD.
Interesting. Where'd you park?
Over here.
Academy and your status of it? Oh, okay, yeah, you just need to pass the 8th grade, okay? And then come by and throw in one and say, hey, I have my
Alice, is it you?
middle school education.
Yeah.
Hi, Alice.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I just watched. Wait, this is your car? Wait, is this my car over here?
Why were you all here? What happened?
Someone thought that there was a court case going on right now, but they didn't. They missed the.
During a pursuit.
Yeah.
Not by us. By the.
Oh my God, there's so many people talking. What's up, Alice?
You're good. Hi. So I wanted to ask you some questions. I noticed. Well, there was this was like probably 3 days ago now. There was a list for the mentors for the PPOs for shift 3.
Yes.
And I had put down to take Forte, but then today when I went to go
Floppers?
look at his actual
Oh my God,
PPO report, I seen that it showed that you were going to try to mentor Forte. So I wanted to call one. The only other options that are left are Clover, Troy, and Coco, which I don't see either of them because they're like Troy and Clover are both like earlier. But by the time I come on duty, I don't really see them. So I was wondering if you would be willing to swap and take one of them.
That's fine. So the reason I went with Forte originally was because Turner called me directly and was like, hey, we're trying to get mentors. Are you interested in taking, one or the other? And I said, last person I spoke to and to kind of up-to-date check up on is Forte. So Turner's like, all right, well, if you want to take Forte, I'll just note that down. I said, okay. So I've been running it, but if you don't see the other ones, I have no problem taking them. Next time I see either, who was it, Clover or Coco? Is that what you said?
Clover, Coco, or Troy are the last 3 that we have that, like, I mean, they don't have mentors based on the list. Hang on, let me open it up really quick.
I gotcha.
The mentor list for shift 3, it has Coco, Desmond, and Clover are the 3 that didn't have mentors, which of course Forte also didn't until I put my name for it. Again, this was like 3 days ago at this point.
I gotcha.
Then, like I said, I just went to the report and I saw your name was there. But yeah, if you're okay with swamping,
yeah, that's fine.
I see Forte significantly more. I mean, just in general, like the
Forte's good people.
Yeah,
he's good people.
And
no, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you didn't want to swap, like I can see if somebody else would want. Actually, you show on this report. Actually, I just even realized this. You show to have Selena as your PPO. It actually says your name for. Yeah, your name is on here for Selena on this the mentor list.
No one told me. What the fuck? Okay. Is there a mentor list in our dispatch?
Go to the FTO. Go to FTO reports and then type in mentor in the search, and then it shows each shift for FTO mentor list. And then for shift 3, go to.
That is so funny. That is so funny because
I didn't realize it until I just was looking too. So.
Yeah, that's really funny actually, because I originally took Forte because Turner called me about it. Somehow, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I could take one of them and we'll go from there.
So if you
I-
would like, what
oh.
I can do, I can take Forte and Selena.
Okay. I mean, honestly,
Um,
if you want, I don't care if we even like split it too. Like, just put Dugong
that's
and.
the thing.
I don't see. I don't,
That's one of the things is that like the system is kind of flawed, and we've all gotten around and talked about it, right? We talked about it the other day when we were at the
Yeah.
hospital, right? Like the system's kind of has its flaws, so
I get it was to take the weight off of others and organize it, but I feel like just putting a note down would have made more sense.
yes,
So
which is kind of what's happening. Like I think that would actually be better is that each FTO, when you notice something is happening with one of the cadets that is part of shift 3, we go to their PPO report, we notate that situation down, and then we as FTOs just go and speak to the cadet about it, and then all of us are just we check all of the people that are cadets to read up on those things and then watch for those things to see if they improve on it. I think that's honestly the best way to do it.
I agree. I'm not a fan of the system myself. I think sometimes I think it's a matter of when the captains make a decision. It's like, okay, that's fine.
Right. I mean, like there's no perfect world with this situation, right? There's no
Yeah.
perfect thing. Like if there was equivalent to a mentor to a PPO, like there's enough like FTOs, like a 1-to-1 ratio, and the only time that like essentially more than likely the PPO was on shift was the same time as the FTO, like sure, perfect world that a mentor system would work, but that's obviously not the case with how things work. So but I'm okay with like I do see Selena, with the exception of obviously she contacted someone that she has been on during shift 2 and she's working on fixing her schedule.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like Desmond and Clover, they go off duty pretty much before either I get on duty,
Yeah.
they aren't on duty very much, or they are like not they were on duty before I got on duty, so I won't see them.
Desmond and Clover are
Um,
usually riding together anyway. It might be easy to
Yeah.
just have whoever's taking them just kind of conjoin it. So I don't mind. I
Yeah.
don't mind taking both of them, to be honest.
Sure. And like I said, they seem to be around earlier for when you would be around to work. And like I'm down for that. And because if not, I just was going over this is what brought me to Forte's PPO report is I was going through all of Forte's reports, and I'm gonna have to have a chat with him because
Which ones are still not
reports.
good? Because I went through a lot of them. I didn't go through all of them, but I went through most of his recent ones within probably the last 2 weeks, and I thought most of them looked okay. So my question is: investigative ones good or bad, or are they all like not good?
Was going through incidences specifically, so where he was charging someone. Now, granted, it's possible that he made the report and someone else actually was primary and meant to take on the responsibilities of filling out the report, and then they're not doing it properly, which is why I'm just going to talk to him and kind of figure out like what's going on. But like, for example, one of the reports he like
Which one?
hold on, let me look up what they are. I've got reports. Let's go to 2071. I'm sorry, incident 2071. I had notated it down. So, in this situation, just like simple things like not filling out everything as far as he took a statement from a person. Give me a second, hold on.
Yeah, I see that. That's an interesting one.
His like that statement of what he wrote for that is just
It's a statement of
subpar.
It's a statement from someone. It's not his statement.
Correct.
His statement needs to be in there too.
Yes.
Just for you to kind of be caught up to where I'm at with him.
Sure. Okay.
I have told Forte that get into the habit of, even if you did nothing on scene, even if someone said 77 requests and you called yourself en route and you showed up and you were just mobile for 5 minutes before you were told to break off, notate in the report, Santino Forte arrived as a backup unit to assist. And I told them that we do that so that we are organized enough so that if push came to shove and, we have to reference this report, we know now that Forte, you didn't do anything on scene other than be a backup unit. Now we don't have to question you. It's about organizing everybody. And he said he would be making improvements on that. And I don't know if he necessarily necessarily did. It looks like maybe he's still a little meh with his reports. So
Yeah, this report was from the 31st of January. So this was like this is his first incident in 5 days. So and this is kind of like I was thinking about this a little bit as well, like, and I was going to start keeping watch of it. Like I'm questioning, does Forte respond to calls? He responds to
does.
77 requests. I will say that. Like I do notice that he will respond, like if someone else initiates a call, he will respond for like a 77 request, or he will attach to
fuck?
it or whatever. But I'm not sure if I've ever seen him like take lead on going to a call,
Yeah,
take a call and do that. So that was something
told
I was
him-
going to start watching on.
I told him that I think I noted it in his thing too. I want him to start to take lead of scenes. And I want to see him, and I want to monitor how he handles the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna check real quick because I know I noted something about it, but I wanted to see him lead scenes. Let me take a look. Stand by.
The reason, and I say that because I had a situation, and again, like I had a long, extensive conversation with Barrick about this because I kind of fucked up a little bit with the situation as well, which was there was a situation at the hospital, and like Forte was on scene with Barrick, and I kind of got under the assumption that Forte wasn't able to, like, he wasn't like doing anything to help Barrick, so Barrick asked for more 77s. So of course myself and like Lucas arrived, and we're asking Forte like what happened. Forte like literally couldn't give us any information, so we're like, okay. So like Lucas ended up taking over the scene at the hospital, and then once we got to MRPD, I said to Forte, Forte, I'm gonna have you process the 95. And he said to me essentially along the lines of like, well, I wasn't really there. And I'm like, okay, well, neither were we, so we're gonna, I'm still gonna have you process the 95. I will help
Yeah.
you with doing that. And then we stood in a circle, and Barrick gave all of the charges. Barrick filled out the charges on the report, and all Forte had to do was go over to the 95, read off their charges, and get a plea and bill them and send them to prison. And like he wasn't capable of doing that. And this is where I fucked up, which was my delivery, which was I simply said to him, I'm like, how the fuck did you get PPO? How did you get solo? Because I was like, how is this? It was a very interesting situation. So
I mean, you know what? I mean, yes. In retrospect, we need to be a little bit more locked in with that. I mean, granted, I just had to yell at Forte on my last scene because we were chasing a car. Car went over, the side of City Hall, hit an individual, and I called out. I said, I need 1 unit call out. Who's staying back with the injured party? I need a statement. Stay with him. Forte called out. I asked status of the individual, and Forte had. I asked for status at the hospital, and Forte's like, yeah, Jay's yelling about something about a court case. So I said, okay, 125. I'm on my way to, go explain to the judge what happened. I'm running up the staircase. I got Duncan behind me for some reason. I'm like, Duncan, I already called en route to this. And behind me is Forte, and I looked. I'm like, Forte, where's the statement? Where's the victim? Where's? He goes, well, I don't know. I followed EMS to the hospital, and I'm like, Forte, when I tell you to go back and stay with an injured person, they're your responsibility till you let them go. And that one was on me. I've yet to talk to him about that, but I need him to understand that if you're gonna call that you're going to stay with an injured party, you need to stay with them.
you need to, yeah, because and inevitably everyone involved, all officers become responsible for that because they're a part of the scene, and you're entrusting him with that role.
Yes.
He needs to be able to fulfill that. Yeah, I get it.
So if you want to talk to him about that, feel free. If not, I'll just have a quick word with him about that.
Do you want to link? We can both talk to him if you want to. We can discuss the reports thing together. You can bring up that situation. We can just call him up real quick.
Yeah, that's
have
fine.
a quick chat with him. Just do it together. And
are you at MRPD?
Yeah.
Hold on,
yeah.
I'm busy. Hold on. All right, yeah. Hey, Drader, we need to go to MRPD.
Yeah.
We need to go to MRPD. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Flop!
Duncan, you hover. What? What do you need?
I just had one question for you. I just had one question.
I
for
am
you.
nice, Duncan. What?
Okay. All right. We were talking earlier about like bad habits.
This
and I wanna
can
know-
wait, Duncan.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you about it in a
I'm
second.
Okay.
Raymond,
Okay, way to go,
right now is an unideal time.
Yo,
It's
Flop.
an
No,
unideal time.
unideal time. I will call you
Why?
later.
It is
I
not
will
the
call you
time.
later.
He
Unideal
will
time.
call you later.
Unideal.
It's an
Oh, okay.
unideal
You're
Absolute.
gonna say that 'cause Duncan's
Absolute.
here and he was
No,
waiting
unideal. It's not Duncan. It's not you. I have to go.
He doesn't even want to talk to me.
No, I'm telling you, I'm going to MRPD and I will call everybody back when I need to. I am one person, one at a time. I have 4 people trying to talk to me. I will call you back, Raymond.
Oh no, I'm not gonna lie. I only wanted to talk to you because I could distract you from Duncan. 'Cause
No,
he's-
I love
he
Duncan.
insulted
We're
me.
fine. I need some time.
Really gonna do Duncan like this?
Duncan's great.
Hey, look, get in
No,
the car.
honestly, you
Flop.
should. Yeah, get yeah. Flop, get
I
out of
will
here.
call
Actually,
you.
yeah,
I will
great,
Yeah.
call
fantastic.
you.
Duncan,
Your phone
let
call
me
will
let
last
me
the
call
phone
you.
ride,
Let me
please.
call you.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that works too. Raymond, I will call you back.
See you, Kurt. See you, Ray.
Bye.
No worries. Oh no, kid, I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ!
Oh
Here's
my
a bandage.
God.
Here's a bandage. Here's a
We
bandage.
gotta
I'm
go.
so sorry.
We gotta
That
go.
was my muscle
Where
spasm.
are we?
All right,
so
go ahead,
sorry.
Duncan. We can multitask
Okay,
this. Go
Flop.
ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
I have like 4 things going on right now, and I'm trying to delegate each one. Some of these things
Yeah,
are important, and some of them are not. Go ahead.
Okay, this is a short thing. We were talking about like people bringing bad habits. I just want to know if when I go on the intercom, I'm not like, "Hey, this is the LSPD. You need to stop." I'm like saying things like, "LSPD, stop and explain yourself. Do it now." You know, like
There's no problem with
Like-
that.
I don't know. I think I'm just a little silly, and I just want to know if I need to rein it in.
No, you're fine. Listen, I think it's okay. I think it's okay to be a little silly. You're fine. As long as you're not saying anything. As long as you're not threatening somebody, I don't see an issue with it.
I'm not swearing or telling them I'm gonna fucking shoot them if they don't
Yeah.
stop. I'm just saying things like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you've committed a crime and you need to answer for them now. Stop your car right now. We just want to talk."
Mm-hmm. I
I
got
don't
you.
know. I think it's silly. I just want to make sure I'm still up to par.
No, you were fine, Duncan. Don't sweat that. I'm going to. I need to have a meeting real quick. A little bit
We're
pressing.
always having
I
meetings.
know, dude. It's so bad right now, and it doesn't help that they happen at the most inopportune, excuse me. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're all good, Duncan.
Okay, just want to make sure because like I don't know. That's something that stuck with me, and I was like, hey, some people do have bad habits that just don't leave them, and that's one of them. I'm just not serious.
Yeah, no, you're
When I
you're
talk.
fine. Listen, hey, as long as you know when to lock it in, that's all that matters.
My other issue is that I'm a yapper, and I just won't stop yapping. I'll just keep yapping.
I mean, listen. There's a time and place. It falls down to I know your feeling on that because when I talk in monologues. That's a me
Oh,
thing.
me too. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm talking about then.
Yes. I trust me. I do. I can't open.
I think people are getting fed up with me on that, so I'm just like kind of like worried.
Neither
Ju-
can I.
Just know when to
we
know
go
when to
too
lock
far?
it in. And I think you're fine. You're good. I
I
need to
can't
be
not
self-aware.
talk in monologues.
Me too. Me too. I get it. Trust me.
That's just who I am. I can't stop that.
Yeah, nah, we need to go up.
I need to call you or call you back. I have to call Alice back.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
I'll
bye.
talk to you soon. Bye bye. That door sometimes gets a little finicky. I'm not sure.
Are you coming through or?
I have to go upstairs.
Yeah. Well, let's go upstairs.
I can't open that door. 113 from 125.
Try harder.
What's your current 20?
MRPD lobby.
Stand back.
Okay, so while you do that, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna. Trader.
Ow.
You stupid fuck.
I am at the
I
lobby.
hit my head on the door.
Forte's in the dispatch room.
Hey, firm.
Ow.
Lock the door behind you. You ever notice it's kind of weird this door doesn't have a lock on it, which thank God, because
Yep.
if it didn't, I'd be fucked.
Yep.
Gotta talk to a Fateau about a cadet.
Flop,
Actually-
are you on your way to the records room?
Hey, firm, I'll be there. Just give me one mic. I gotta grab food, and then I'll be there. All right. I will be... You motherfucker. Matter, starve to death. You have food.
That's a reasonable fear, yeah.
You never
Yeah.
asked me.
So, like, I kind of just want to know if that's possible to like note down or something.
You want to know if it's possible for me to note down that you work.
All right. If you want to continue patrol, feel free. I gotta talk to Alice and Forte. Are you an FTO?
What the fuck? Ah.
I mean, it should take no more than like 5 or 10 minutes.
Bro, you say that.
I promise you, this is not going to take more than 10 minutes.
Then go on.
Okay. You look great today. Hello. I made it.
Hello.
Paul, can I chat with you here?
Yeah,
Just-
what's up?
Just really quick. Should we not do this here and maybe go somewhere else so the lobby doesn't hear
Yeah.
the conversation we have? And then
We-
also, like,
We could go to Turner's office upstairs.
Okay, that's fine. And then also, Drader, he's not an FTO, right?
No, he's not. I told him that I would only be 10 minutes, so.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure because I don't think we should have conversations.
No,
with
no, no, definitely. You're fine.
other people without FTOs. Okay, let's have him come with us.
All right.
We're just gonna go to the captain's office really quickly to have a chat with you.
Is that
That's
officially
more
the captain's office?
Okay.
That's what I was told. I was told Turner's office. I don't know.
I don't know. I've heard Turner's office. I've heard captain's office. I've heard, I don't know.
I don't also. I do not know. I just know it's like the one place that's kind of private, but then again, like I had garbage workers coming in here and there was like garbage on the roof and they like have to go through that section to go to the roof.
Yeah,
and there are
it's
people in
no
there,
longer
so-
private once you got to go through it, right?
Yeah.
Forte, I have a question.
Yes?
Do you sleep with your head underneath the blanket?
No?
You let your feet hang out from the comforter?
I don't understand that question.
Like when you have a blanket on, do you let your feet stick out?
No.
You sleep with socks on?
No.
You sleep naked?
No.
Ew.
Hmm.
Sorry, I was just curious. So catch me up to speed. What'd I miss?
I didn't start anything. I told him we were waiting for you. So, Forte, we just have you here because obviously, you know, you're a PPO, so we're here to kind of catch up on some things we want to talk to you about. I'm going to be your mentor for your PPO stage. Obviously, shift 3 it's been a little hazy on who's being mentors for who. And originally it was going to be Flop, but we are going to swap that around for me to be the mentor for your PPO phase.
For context, real quick, just so you're aware, some FTOs do not see some of the other cadets that we have in this shift. I happen to be around long enough to see the other cadets in other shifts, or later on in shift 3. So for context, so every FTO is able to kind of have their opportunity to monitor somebody and help someone out. This just makes the most sense. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be watching your ass, Forte, but...
Yeah, so all of the FTOs watch all of the PPOs for clarification. It's just, you have like one, they're trying a system where they have one main person as kind of like the main streamline of communication. But if, you know, somebody else notices something, they're going to come and talk to you about it just for clarification of that. And because of the times that I'm around versus the other available PPOs, it just was easier for Flop and I to kind of swap. So, Flop has informed me that he spoke to you a little bit about your reports and your statements and your writing and filling out reports and things like that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to talk to you about. I wrote down some reports, and I want to just kind of ask. These are specifically incidences that I was looking at. Just give me 1 second. Actually, Bob, do you want to go first with what you just experienced?
Sure,
and
sure,
then
sure,
That way
yeah.
you can go back out. I can finish the report situation with those.
Yeah, you're good.
On the streets. You want to do it that way, actually?
You're fine. So Forte, at the courthouse, I know I kind of yelled. It wasn't like an emotional yell. I want to just clarify sort of the expectation in a pursuit. So when somebody gets hit like that, it does not happen very often. It's actually more times than not. There's intent for people to be hurt. In the situation that happened there, I mean, you saw what happened. That motherfucker got cooked, right? He was hit dead on. Now, the driver did not intentionally run into them, but that person was hurt. When I call out on the radio asking for a unit to just, hey, could someone stay back with that injured person? One unit calls out. I had called out, I need a unit to stay back, get a medical, and get a statement from him. That unit that calls out is the person I want to make sure is staying with that person until that statement is given. You then got on radio and said that Jay is yelling about something involving a court case. So that's when I got on radio and I said, hey, Drader, I'm going to take your car. 125's en route to City Hall to go find a judge. So Duncan went with me, and we did a quick sweep of the courthouse. And when we're going up the staircase, you were with us. And when I asked you, where's Jay, what happened to the statement, the responsibility that I'm sort of, I'm going to use the word expecting. The responsibility I'm expecting you to, at the minimum, fulfill is to stay with him, make sure he gets medical, make sure he's good, and get a statement from him. Those are like the four main little things that I just ask. We want to make sure we are listening to that, right? I called en route and granted, this could have been miscommunication. I know it was kind of a hectic sort of me yelling about a lot of things on radio. In a hectic situation like that, one unit does have to stay back and stay with victims, and I was hoping that you would be the one to do it. If there was miscommunication on that on my end, I apologize. But do you understand why we want to get that statement?
Oh, 100%. My plan, so I did it initially because I know staying with the individual was my priority, but he was very irate about and very concerned about missing.
Yeah, no, he was heated.
So to de-escalate whatever emotion he was having, I was going to just quickly go. I was expecting there to be a court, like, waiting for him. And then then it just became a waste of time looking for this courtroom that didn't exist. And then my next step was I was going to go to the hospital after EMS. I watched EMS load him up. I was going to go find this judge and then go. But time got lost because I was looking for nothing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, in a situation where you stay with an injured party, and we want to make sure that they make it to a hospital, we want to make sure that they're okay, right? In a different circumstance, let's say we were involved in just for context, let's just say it was a stabbing. We were responding to an individual that got stabbed at City Hall, and the stabbed individual was stating, "Oh man, I really need to go to that court case." If you had broken off from that individual's safety at that point, nor here or there would we be able to actually prove otherwise if that person was being followed to the hospital where they could be stabbed again, right?
Yeah, I totally get that.
So there is a level of responsibility to make sure and ensure that person. Now, granted, that one was a little bit more spur of the moment. Obviously, while we can't suspect anyone was actually going to come by the hospital and fuck with that guy again, we still need to treat it as
it could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. It is our responsibility to make sure that person is safe until they receive proper medical at the hospital, where you then ask for a statement. At that point, if they refuse a statement, so be it. They're not actually detained as a victim. They can leave. They're not required to give you a statement. At that point, you are then at least at that point clear from being with that person.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the safety of others and making sure that things like
you're all good.
You're good. You're good. That's like our priority, right? So Well, yes, the court case that I'm sure, again, I'm going off context I just heard, the court case that they're apparently we're supposed to go to or XYZ is just simply not as important as making sure that they get to the hospital, get medical treatment, and making sure that we are getting them there because we are responsible. I'm assuming whether if they got hit during a pursuit or an officer hit them during a pursuit, XYZ, like we become like responsible to kind of make sure that they are okay.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, totally.
Actually, on that real quick, you flagged that plate, correct?
Yep.
Did you get a photo of the
dispatch?
Yeah.
Like the plate run?
Yeah. Do you mind putting?
Yeah, I threw it in there.
I don't. Okay, I do see. I'm sorry. Okay, that's on me. I had to refresh the report.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, do you understand that? I'm not mad at you. I don't want that to come off that I was at any point mad at you. I just want you to understand why.
You were mad at me.
Okay.
Even if you were mad at me, I wouldn't. I'd be like, there's probably a good reason for it. So
it's okay.
No, I get it.
You're still my favorite Q-tip.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Someone. I apologize. Somebody called me. I forget what they called me. I was nicknamed something, and then at Mosley's they looked at Forte, and they're like, "Oh, Q-tip." I'm like, "Ain't no way you just called him Q-tip."
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, no. As long as we're good on that, just know that if you ever call out that you're gonna stay with a victim on scene, sort of our expectation is that you follow through with it to the end until you have no reason to have them anymore. If we get on radio and we're like, "Hey, Forte, that person might be a suspect, get them detained," at that point you're just following orders. But up until that point, if they are a victim and they're suspected to just be a victim, follow it to the end. Once you're clear with their statement, get it noted down somewhere. Once the report's up, you throw the statement in, get your statement in, and then we just move forward, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
And again, just to reiterate, we understand that you're still learning, right? You're PPO. There's things that are not going to come up when you're in the cadet phase, because especially the expedited process of how it is going. So when things like that do come up, obviously we're just going to talk to you about it so you understand like what is expected of you and things like that. Because again, it's rare. There will be times you'll be an officer for 2 years and something will come up that you'll be like, this has never happened to me.
What the fuck do I do with this?
2 years. Yes. And it like, you get thrown into situations. And then that's when somebody who has the experience or knows what to do will help you with that. So just for clarification, you're not in trouble for what happened. It's just we're making sure that you understand what process you need to be doing so you are doing it correctly in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Bob. So if you don't have any more on that, you don't have to stay for this part of it. I'll have a conversation with him, and then if you want to go back out, or you obviously are welcome to stay.
You're all good. I'll just reiterate real quick, Forte. If you ever need anything, don't ever feel like you can't come to me. I realize I'm gonna admit, I'm gonna be the first to tell you right now, I'm a fucker. Every time you've come to me to say hi, I've been in the middle of something, and that is completely on me. That is like a 10 out of 10. Every time you've come to me, I have gotten so swamped with stuff. So I apologize, but please don't ever feel like you can't come to me to ask questions if you have any.
Yeah.
Just because, like, on paper, I'm not a mentor. Every FTO is still going to be monitoring everybody one way or another. And, you're always going to be evaluated, which is what this is. And that's fine. Just make sure that you're still comfortable to give me a call and say, "Hey, Flop, this is kind of teasing my brain a little bit. I have a quick question." And if I can help clear something up for you, don't feel like that you can't come to me.
No, I got you, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, not a problem. All right, awesome. Well, I will leave you to be, and if you need me at all, yell for me or scream for me or I don't know, just something.
Sounds good.
311 radio, something. I don't know. Anyway, all right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. What's happening? Just joined. Nothing crazy. Just we're in very basic stuff. Forte kind of got scolded at by Flop in an active situation, but not in like a Flop hates him way. It's just more of a, hey, what the fuck you doing? You had a responsibility. So just getting him to understand that, hey, when you have an intra-party, you follow through with them to the end. If they don't want to give you a statement and they're a victim, we can't detain them for a statement. It's just, at that point, your fulfillment's over, essentially. Okay. Whew. I think we got down to where we were. Therapy, damn it. Oh no. Does Flop need therapy? Should Flop get therapy? I don't know. You know what would be funny is if Ziggy... You know what would be really funny is if Ziggy did Flop's therapy session with Pixie. Oh my god. It wouldn't be a therapy session. That'd be a mediator listening to two husbands yell at each other. Oh man. Damn, dude. What a day, man. What a good ass day. $103 from 125.
Send it.
What's your 20?
Rockford Plaza.
Hey, firm. Take your time. I'm ready whenever.
Copy, en route.
Everybody get ready. Hey, what's up, Duncan?
Hey, I know I talk to you a lot, and I want you to know it's because you're the only senior around right now.
Mhm.
And I want to make sure I'm still doing the right thing here. And I need to know what happened in the last 2 days with people and their view of us. And did I just encounter like just a really stubborn person that's its opinion doesn't matter, or like what? I don't know how to describe what I just encountered.
What do you mean?
So there was 2 ladies walking across the Senior Buns Road, the road right there, and I said, "Hey, you need to use a crosswalk." You know, first I turned my lights and they said, "What did they want?" And I said, "Hey," they said, "Is this because they said some nonsense?" I said, "Nope, it was because the crosswalk. You know, you didn't utilize it." And they said, "All right, catch me if you can." And I said, "You really don't want to turn this into a felony over a $7 fine." And then she was like, "Well, we don't believe in the system, and the justice system is flawed, and fuck it to the man," and then drove off. And because I didn't chase after them, they were like confused because I wasn't about to escalate something up to an reckless evasion charge if I didn't need to.
I mean, yeah.
I thought that did something happen where the public trust just, it wasn't that they were doing it, it's because they did what they said about not believing in the system. Did something happen?
Some people just don't believe in the system. I mean, that's not like inherently like an us thing. The thing I've explained to people, and I will say to anybody who wants to ask, if people are gonna hate the PD, they're gonna hate the PD. We can do our best to not be hated, but there's nothing that I can say or do that would entice me to believe otherwise. That if people are gonna hate us, they're just gonna fucking hate us. Respectfully.
I feel like I had a very long conversation about the image and making sure our image is good, but I don't think it matters what we do.
I don't think it does either, to be blunt. But there's nothing that I can do to fix that. You know, here's the problem: people abuse our kindness. If we're too kind, people take advantage. When we lock it in and we start telling people, "Hey, keep fucking around, you're gonna find out." You know, that's not. You know, if we give off the impression that we're goody two shoes nice, and then all of a sudden, you know, people don't take us seriously, and we start, you know, being taken serious, we start making things a lot more serious, then yeah, the impression is gonna be, damn, the PD's a bunch of hard asses. What the fuck, right? So no matter what we do, we're always gonna be wrong. It's just not gonna, it's never gonna change, Duncan. To be fair. We're gonna do the best that we can, and unfortunately right now the area of, you know, that we're focusing on is internal. I'm gonna be honest. The public image on us is not. It is a very small percentile of my concerns at the moment. I want to do the best I can to still be the good person that I am and be an outgoing person for the public, because that's who I am. But I'm not gonna. If someone says, you know, go fuck yourself, Flop, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that either. So.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think what I'm trying to say is I feel like 3 years have passed in the 48 hours I wasn't around. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying. Give us some time. Mind you, every shift is also different. Shift 2 is going to operate differently than shift 3.
I'm all hours, man.
I know.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this. This is probably a good thing. I'm out with an abandoned vehicle, and I'm trying to call up the guy to get a parking violation, and now they want the photo of it up front now.
Say that again?
They want the photo of the parking violation up front.
Yeah, we found out about that, or Drader did. The best thing I can say is you can get a photo, great, but you know, we'll figure it out. I'll bring it up with the captains, have them see what they want us to do.
It's probably a good thing because of the whole guy that is currently trying to go to court and frustrated that his court date got moved over parking violations.
Poor Jay, yeah.
And that guy seemed really defeated.
Oh shit! I might let you go and check up on Echo 14.
It looks like you're gonna have another 47.
They're on the top of a drug call. I just want to go make sure that they're okay. I'm gonna let you go real quick and respond to this call.
You're gonna call me back, right?
I mean, I feel like we've wrapped up our conversation, did we not?
23 years in route.
I think I don't know if you get this often, but I think speaking with you is comforting. Not in a weird way, but like
I get what you're saying. I think that's why a lot of people approach me and talk to me. I try my best.
As in, like, I'm super frustrated, but then this guy, he actually listens. I will say this. I feel like when I talk to most people, senior plus, I'm always told things like, it's just the way it is. You have to deal with it. But then you're like, let me find a solution.
Did anyone get injured?
I got you. Let me call you right back. I
don't think so.
I'm in front of a few people. Give me a second.
Apart from this guy behind me.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we got a call like 2 minutes ago.
No, I didn't see
Of
anyone.
someone. Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
Oh, what's up,
Alright,
bro?
well, I'll leave you guys to it then.
I appreciate it.
You guys take care. Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Echo 14 unable to locate that second 47.
What the fuck? What in the fuck? You take care of me. All right, I got you. Hangs up. No, Duncan's good people. You know what it is? I know what Duncan's going for, but at the same time, Flop has his limits too, to just be like, Duncan, hey, line in the sand. We meme about Duncan. He's good.
Bro, so many people just getting hurt.
You're gonna leave your wife, right? Yeah. Oh my god. What the fuck's going on back there? They had their trunk open and everything.
I don't know.
I said we just pull up. Fuck it, we ball.
Apparently there's an injured person here too.
Hello.
Can I move my car? I'm trying to put it in the pop-up pocket.
Hey there.
Oh.
Hey, was
So we
anyone
just
injured?
found a ton of bags back here. Come look at this.
I've heard of this being a thing. I think sometimes people have like an extra bag for some reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. Not 40. Right.
Huh.
So normally they'll keep it in their trunk or whatnot, or we have a special spot at Group 6 where people will do this. This is a little.
Oh.
I'm thinking this is a little deeper.
Mr. Manager, there's one thing. Every bag is marked with a serial number. Every serial number is attached to each stop. Each stop is attached to a worker. And if all these bags get put away, worker gets -1 gold star. Mr. Manager. We need these bags back at Group 6 is what I'm trying to get at, inevitably.
Interesting. Okay. We'll document them. We'll take them in, and we'll see what we could do.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Do you
no
want
problem.
help loading them up?
Diablo, do not touch the bags.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch them. We have to document them. This is evidence at the moment, so.
I wouldn't tell you guys if I didn't think it was something a little bit more serious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna document this, and we'll take care of it from here. Thank you, Alex.
Of course. No, not a problem at all, pal.
Which route you driving back?
And while we were waiting, me and Bob were walking around here and stumbled upon this. But Bob just got rushed to the hospital, as you said.
And Diablo found this. We busted this case.
Diablo, you just kept trying to take the bags. You've been a problem.
Do you have a
You were
camera?
following me, and we found it.
No.
I think my camera. Oh boy.
If it wasn't for
Alright.
me, you would never have found this. Let's be real.
Actually,
All right.
All right, gentlemen. We'll take it from here. Thank you for letting me know.
no problem. We're just patiently waiting here.
Dispatch 125 to any units possible.
Take it to the tow yard.
The 911 regarding the Group 6 bags is kind of an interesting one. There's about 40 or so Group 6 bags behind the Fleeca Bank. Does anyone know about this? I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Sorry?
I just asked on radio if anyone's seen this or knows anything about this.
Yeah.
I know. So there's a situation the other day where behind one of the other banks was a situation where I guess some people have an extra bag and they throw them, but apparently according to Alex, this is like excessive. This is more than usual.
Yeah.
If I was a guy who had excessive bags and I was really in a rush, I would have just tossed mine in a random street, not in a very elaborate garage in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, this is
This
weird.
is very deliberate of a spot.
No, I'm not doubting that.
What the fuck are we supposed to do with them?
We're gonna need a lot of fucking evidence lockers.
Check my trunk, dude. I'll leave you.
145 is going to be 76 to Polito to get those 47s.
Copy that. 145. Have you heard anything about like just dozens of Group 6 bags just being abandoned in places?
Negative. I did have a look inside the vault yesterday with some G6 workers. Other than that, I'm not aware of anything.
A firm. Interesting. All right. All right. Raider, could you help me grab, Duncan, do you mind grabbing a bunch of these, just throwing them in your trunk for now? I'm going to bring these to PD for evidence for now until we can gather more information.
Flashbacks of having to do this like a month ago.
What's up?
I have flashbacks of how many bags I had to carry a month ago when this happened.
Yeah, I see where this is going. This is going to be rough.
Oh my god. Is this even gonna fit?
No, we're going to need like 2 or 3 cars.
Do they need any other information, like how Bob was trying to?
Yeah, this is... I want to know what the fuck someone had this in that they were able to carry all these bags at once.
Probably one of those massive fucking trucks that we always see driving around.
Jesus Christ. Oh, for fuck's sake. $125. Do you have any spare 77s? It's not urgent. The 47 up north is priority. Any other spare units that are 10-8 that could assist at the back of the vault? Or the back of the Felica Bank, excuse me.
Right, I'm going on this freeway, so I might be able to help you, okay?
No, you're all good. I just need, there's about, I don't know, there's like 40 of these bags that weigh a lot each. They're heavy.
How much do we have left? Oh, shit.
Yeah, you definitely need a 77.
I believe there's 4 more left. We can wait for you.
I don't even know. I don't even know if there's enough room in the evidence like lockers
Just
for
us on
each
duty,
individual
sir,
report
or
for this.
is there a meeting or something?
No, I think this is just us. I know that there's a meeting, one meeting happening between 2 people at MRPD right now. They should be back 10-8 soon.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, that's everyone on duty.
Hey, Flop, you want me to start making trips back and going back and forth, while you guys stay here watching them?
Do we have EMS? I see one on duty, but there may be 10-7.
Hello.
Oh, hi, EMS. Yeah, we've got 247s up in Polito. I'm en route to the area now.
You want me to just start making trips back and forth,
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Alright.
I'm gonna let them know that they don't have to stick around, but to just leave them.
I will start dropping them in the motor pool just so I can get back here faster.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that.
Alright.
Just leave them somewhere we're not in someone's way, because they are still evidence.
Bob said he's got the next round, right, Alex?
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like more than 3 bags is the only reason why I had a problem with it, guys. I apologize.
That's fine.
you're
I'm
alright.
gonna, Alex. We're probably gonna take these in as evidence for now, and then we'll sort through it, and if we can find a way to release them back to Group 6 in case it was just mismanaged money, which I don't think it was, considering the sheer number here, we'll go from there.
They stole him, dummy.
Did that guy just call me a dummy?
I don't know.
145 rolling on scene. I got nothing here at all. I did see a Group 6 fan leaving the area, but other than that, I think it's
All right.
clear.
Well, I guess we'll just load these up. Hope we have enough in Duncan's car.
Yeah.
I don't mind writing the report. This is crazy.
Yeah.
PD from EMS.
Send it.
Yeah, send it.
Do you still require us to go up to Polito?
$145 status.
Ocean King. Just dealing with a down local, but I felt him stand up that he didn't appear to have anything wrong with him, so.
Copy.
Yeah, I was waiting to see Cornwood sleeping on this.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any 47s. I'm just looking around for signs of blood or anything like that. Stand by for now.
Holy shit. I've never seen this. This is crazy.
Echo 14 en route, latest 911 senior bond.
I don't know how you have 40 leftover bags unless you like rob these off of somebody. I like that. That's bags
This
of
is
money.
strange.
Bags of money.
Sure. What? Surely someone would have come across this and be like,
like I can't think of any other. Oop. Oop. I believe Drader's having a migraine right now. Can't figure out how they found those randomly, to be honest. I mean, I know how.
There's one more left.
I mean, this door opens automatically. It's not. It's a pretty known area.
911.
This is not like an inconspicuous location, if I'm being honest.
rest of them are in the motor pool, so we're gonna need to make trips from the motor pool to the evidence room.
Gotcha. I believe Drader's not feeling the greatest.
Okay.
He may just take a nap here. He may just rest up.
I'm gonna take a nap in your car instead. You know?
I don't want to pick him up because if he falls asleep in my arms, I'm fucked.
I'm not afraid. I'll put him in the car.
Wish me luck.
Look at that.
Diablo, did you have something to do with this?
The bag store.
Oh, raid! Thank you for the raid, dude. Fuck.
I feel like
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here. Alex, I'll be in touch. I'll probably get a statement from you here soon. All right.
Officers available to help us out?
Not this second, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Is it urgent?
No, it's more like a safety issue. There's like 2 masked dudes in front of the bank just like standing there watching us, and we just wanted to make sure we didn't get robbed right now. Just like this bank right here, literally like right around on the other side of this building.
Duncan, let's just pull up real quick and we'll
You just like watch.
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
look.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Dispatch 125. Group 6 trucks requested us to be on standby here while 2 people drop money off at the Legion Square Bank, 2 masked individuals. Howdy, gentlemen.
Hello, yeah, just hop out here. It's fine.
Hello. What's going on over here?
Dispatch 145, clearing of police. I'll check the lumberyard as I come back down south, but I'll be leaving the area.
Oops, sorry, sir.
Like some sort of an escort or something like that.
What's that?
Is this like some sort of an escort?
No, not at all.
Find that missing thing?
No, I don't know where the injured party is. Do you guys see somebody hurt here by chance?
Somebody hurt here? No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
What the fuck? Hello? Oof. I gotta play it smart. They're up to something.
This is yeah. Probably doesn't help if we're wearing the bag.
He's gonna pay me for taking Bob to the
All right, gentlemen, you take care. If you see anybody injured, call 911, please. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Likewise.
Got to do is fucking.
Duncan, I don't want to lose sight of these guys. Be advised, there's 2 masked individuals right now in front of the Legion Square Bank. They're just hanging around. They're not doing anything illegal on the sidewalk, but they are definitely just hanging out for some reason. Probably gonna have a conversation with them here. Yeah, just be mindful you do have the evidence with you as well. Actually, be advised, I'm just gonna approach these guys and ask them what they're doing.
You have a nice voice, sir.
Gentlemen, I have a question. What are you doing in front of the bank right now?
We're waiting for someone.
Who are you waiting for?
A friend that wants to sell us something.
Who's the friend?
Oh, let me see his name. He was in the yellow pages.
Okay.
His name is Miguel.
Miguel. Okay. Well, gentlemen, if you could do me a favor, right? We got people that are pulling up and doing work here, and they have to walk through. Would there be a chance you could wait maybe across the street from?
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Interesting. 10-9, Duncan. What was that?
Let's get these bags away.
Yeah. I'll do the report after. I want to monitor this. I don't like those guys hanging around. Nah, it's not jaywalking because I asked them to go across the street. Articulation's everything. If an officer gives you an order to do something, you're not. It's way different.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my god, dude.